Welcome to the Full Steam Podcast. My name is Nolan. This is my brother Dejuan.
Hella steam.
This man over here farting.
Yo, chill.
Bruh. It just goes along with the steam.
Yo, chill, bro.
Today's topic is dating and marriage. I'm going off the top of the dome with this one because I was watching the Joe Budden podcast this week, and they was talking about this particular clip that went viral some time ago. I found out when I did a little bit more research, where Mandi B, you know who that is, from a podcast called Horrible Decisions. Anyway, her and Weezy, I think they were at like the Breakfast Club, or maybe it was just Mandi at the Breakfast Club. I'm not totally sure because I didn't go and look at the video itself. I went and watched a Breakfast Club like recap of said clip because it's been catching traction again. Point is, in the clip, she was talking about how she thinks marriage is for broke people or is for broke women, and if you are basically if you wanting to get married, you looking for, like, you're leaning into patriarchy and you're looking for a man to take care of you and this and that and da 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 da. That clip itself, what she said in and of itself had me thinking about like kind of where the dating pool or where the dating world is as of today.
Like what she just said.
I think that there's a lot of toxic things that have been normalized, a lot of toxic beliefs, ideologies, and things like that that have been normalized. And, you know, I think people could have the assessment of her that, you know, that you want, but I also think that some of what she said, some women really feel like that. Maybe not marriage is for broke women to a T, but they not jacking getting married because they feeling like, you know, niggas is out to get them. You know, today niggas is trying, you know, do the same thing that women have been doing to men for a long time. It's just real nasty. Like, the dating waters have become real mucky. And I feel like, you know, back in the day when our parents and whatnot was growing up, there was no social media. So how everybody ends up on like one accord in terms of like how to move in certain situations, relationships and things like that, you know, you don't get that because people are not on their phones every day, you know, listening to a bunch of different opinions, allowing their minds to be filled with all of this different information. No, boy, you outside every day. You dealing with whatever is going on in your community.
Actually getting that word in.
So it's like, it's crazy to see the type of families and the type of environment that has been created from our parents' dating generation on up. Cause she's probably like in her, I think she's probably like in her mid-30s or something like that, or like late 30s or something like that, Mandi. So it's like that generation and then Ma's generation, boy, what their influence and what their decisions has done to the dating pool in and of itself is crazy. Like,
It's kind of crazy because I saw, like, you know, growing up in that time, it's already like the best of both worlds, you know what I'm saying? So to see from people actually trying and, you know, putting down their differences and actually compromising to the other person, and, you know, love and trust being the forefront of everything, to, you feel me, now it's more so people just running for a savior, you feel me? They don't want to, you know, live the life they live in no more. They just trying to find somebody who can immediately take them into comfort, disregarding any, you know, might be abusive, you feel me, might be, you know, emotionally absent, anything, you know what I'm saying? But just willing to do whatever they can to be on top or be on the way there, you know what I'm saying? Spitting out babies like they not, you feel me, a person that really needs to be raised properly. Using them to get back at somebody, you feel me, like the adults nowadays,
grimy.
The adults nowadays are still kids themselves, and that's why the children are coming up in so weird of a headspace. You know what I'm saying? Like we see it all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? These parents be out here cussing and yelling and arguing. You feel me? For no apparent reason, and it's like you got kids.
Fighting in front of your
Why
kids
you
with
acting
your
like
baby
that?
father
You know
and
what I'm
whatnot.
saying? Like, why are you acting like that? You got children. It's already bad enough that the school system.
And I don't know which
fucked up.
age group came up
We
with
gotta
fuck
at
them
least take
kids.
care of our people. So you feel me?
But I don't know if it was our parents' generation. It was probably the new generation of parents that came up with that shit. Fuck them kids. Like, while I understand the sentiment, because you know you trying to live your life and whatnot, bro. If you feel like that, you should not be having kids. It's a lot of people who have that type of sentiment and they have children, and it's like when I started dating myself, even at a young age, I was thinking long term, like, how is this going to turn out
Yeah.
long term?
Yeah.
What am I doing this for long term? And that's why in a lot of cases, I was exiting these relationships because I knew either A, I wasn't prepared to take that long haul, or B, I felt like there was still something that I wanted to do, people I wanted to meet, whatever the case may be. I still wanted to be single and be able to move around in that way. So again, exit stage left. Wasn't finna cheat, wasn't finna make this one of them ordeals where you're being gaslit and strung along and all of
Shit
that.
behind
Like,
your back.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. But, taking someone serious, getting married, having a family, like that's something I want to do from a loving and I like you place, not from a
Trying to be
I'm
comfortable
trying to
doing
get
that.
something from. And
Not
I'm a
forced.
man anyway, so I'm not looking for anything from a woman. But even if I dealt with the woman who had something, I still have to take you and who you are into consideration. And I just think that in today's dating world, too much of what someone has is put at the forefront. And then when you find out that the person that you're with is not that great of a person, their character isn't that great, then you feel bamboozled, you feel like you've been played, but in reality, you ignored all of the signs, all of the red flags. And it's like, should you be mad at yourself or should you be mad at them? Me personally, I feel like there's not a lot of accountability. I mean, that word flies around on Instagram all the time. But I mean, it's true. Both sides, men and women. Men don't take a lot of accountability for the fucked up shit that they be doing, and women don't be taking accountability for some of the devious and conniving and little trifling shit that they be doing. So it's like nobody's really being real. Everybody is trying to put up this facade that they are the realest of the real, or they the best girl in the world, and it's like, be honest. And I understand that love and like don't pay the bills, but will that shit pay your soul bills?
When it comes to the whole relationship portion of things, when I be seeing people saying like, you doing wife stuff and you a girlfriend, or you doing husband things and you a boyfriend, it's like that's literally what a relationship is for. It's a precursor to marriage. You feel me? It's supposed to be a slight simulation to what you can have for the rest of your life. You feel me? You're supposed to be demonstrating and just putting out that energy of I'm going to be a husband one day. You feel me? I'm trying to be a husband one day. This is what I'm capable of. You feel me? And it's like, no, you don't have to do it all the time, but at least put that out there. Like, yeah, I can do this.
This should be a standard.
You need that done? You know I can do this. Like cooking, you don't gotta cook all the time. You feel me? Cook something every now and then and shit. That's the like, hey, if I had to, I can. You know what I'm saying? Clean your house up. Go vacuum. Go clean the mirrors. They dirty as fuck. You ain't cleaned them shit since you moved in. Clean the mirrors. You feel me? Little stuff like that. People unconsciously, unknowingly pays attention to that, and they're making this rap sheet for you. You know what I'm saying? They building this case like, okay, fairly neat, well mannered, know how to speak. You feel me? yeah, they smoking here, but it's very controlled. It don't smell like weed all the time. Pretty clean. I like this. You feel me? I can dig this. This is comfortable. And then you got the carpet sticky. They made me take my shoes off like it was clean. Dishes always in the sink. Food never in the fridge. Bathroom forever like somebody just came out that motherfucker. Like
you're always under observation.
Like, and it's like sometimes when you go into people's house, you're not going in there like
trying to be an inspector.
You feel me? But just being in there, people like, oh no, I didn't clean up. And it's like, oh man, you good? I seen worse. You feel me? Yes, I'm chilling, but I am looking around this motherfucker like, you probably shouldn't have let me motherfucker. But I seen worse than this, but.
I saw that.
You feel me? So it's like,
I know
it's okay to be transparent. You feel me? It's okay to wear your heart on your sleeve sometimes. You feel me? Like, I don't believe in. You can be a simp, but not for somebody that's yours and that you want. You feel me? Like, that's literally the whole point of, like, the chase. Like, you gotta show them, like, yeah, I'm here. Like, I'm here. Whatever you need me to do, bet. You feel me? I know what you like, so I'm gonna do that. You feel me? I know what's beneficial if I do this, so I'm gonna do that. You feel me? It's like a give and a take. You feel me? It's not always you can just sit there and try to be the baddest fucking stain on the wall and think everybody gonna try to come clean you. Nah. You get what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta put yourself out there.
Stain on the wall. That's a new one.
I'm just saying, you feel me?
You came up with that yourself?
Just now.
That was a good one. So let me ask you this, because I think that while sometimes the conversation can be money is not that important, do you think that there would be a difference in how you would go about, you're in a relationship now, but just hypothetically, do you think there would be a difference in how you date or how you see dating if you were, let's say you was up a couple ends? On this side, you 9 to 5, and on this side, you up a couple ends. Do you think that there's a difference between how you date over here as a 9 to 5 nigga and how you date if you have a couple ends?
For sure. Because having a regular job, being a regular person, bruh, I'm not trying to waste my time, effort, and money, you feel me, in that order, on somebody or or multiple people that aren't taking me serious, you feel me? You here for a free meal or two, catch a little vibe, and then you ghost me, or, you know, things ain't, and it's like, you wasn't really fucking me from jump. You should just been that, you feel me? I done spent $300, $400, $500 already, you feel me? To some people, be like, hey, you know here. Yeah, that's cool. So if you got it, like, you feel me? Like, that could have went, I could have got some shit for myself, you feel me? I could have sent that to my dukes, you feel me? I could have did anything with that money I spent
Except spend it on you.
Yo, you feel me? Like, man, I needed gas. We still went out to eat. I stuck that one out because I'm trying to show you a good time. Like, you feel me? And it's like, dating and doing that shit over and over and over and over again, boy.
Your priorities gotta be in line when you're in that 9 to 5 level. You can't be playing certain games.
Cause like, I don't just want to understand how you feel me, some men, you feel me, some of the good bros too, like, just be jumping from female to female to female to female. I'm like, and you taking them out. Y'all not just chilling at the crib. You feel me? Little dinner date, little, you feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Just a little cool
Something
shit.
slight.
You feel me? Y'all really going out, clubbing, drinking, out to eat and shit, like. And then you come out the pocket like, hey, bruh, how you been? You straight? Shit coolin', ain't been out the shit. You got 25 I can hold, like, don't go go broke on them bitches and then try to pluck my pocket. Like, nah.
Priorities are not in order.
You feel me? You did all that. You went broke. You spent your ends for somebody that's not even gonna call you back now. You feel me? Not even gonna text you back. Nothing.
Don't care
Like,
about you at all.
damn. Is it about the money? No, but at a certain point, it gets there because it's like, all right, babe, well, now I see you want to fuck with me. I just spent too much because I was fucking with you overly. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was really fucking with you. You feel me? And I ain't really care about how much money I spent. That shit was out the question because of how much I liked you. But now I know it wasn't mutual. But I didn't spend too damn much money on you. What the fuck? Now I don't go back and think about it. Like, man, I could have paid this bill on time. I pushed that back. You get what I'm saying? Like, I could have put gas in the car. My Dukes need gas in her car. You feel me? Bro need 20 for get back and forth. Whatever, you feel me? But I'm spending this money on this.
So what do you think the mentality would have been if you up a couple M's?
Now, if I got money to just be able to spend comfortably and not, you feel me, be worried. Now at that point, I feel like I would become more careless, frivolous. Like anything come my way, it's like, you feel me, just to catch a vibe. You feel me? Now I'm about to spend a little bit extra to really take it over top. So if she don't talk to me, at least I got the skins. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, if I don't get nothing else, let me smash. You feel me? If I don't get nothing else, let me smash. That's all I'm here for. But when you're on the 9 to 5, you gotta be considerate. I ain't got that money to keep blowing, bitch. I hope you like me enough. I hope you like me enough. You feel me?
And see, the crazy thing is, because I ain't gonna hold it in my mind. I'm like, is that triggering? But no. Because the thing is, I do what I can with the funds that I have. So at a 9 to 5 level, bro, like, I'm still a little careless. Like, I'm gonna make sure that my bills is in order. I'm gonna make sure everything is in order. But I'm gonna get a collection of bread. You feel me? I might have a plan for how I'm gonna spend this tonight, but by the end of the night, most of that's probably gonna be gone. But if I had a couple M's, you want to talk about showing somebody a good time? See, while I do want to smash, while I am worried about getting some at the end of the night, that I like to have fun. So while that's there, trust me, that's on the mind. Move that to the side with bread. Oh, we about to do stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Because with no bread, we could, or with minimum bread, we could do a few things.
But you gotta think from the other side.
But with a lot of bread, I could take you here, we could do this. I could take you there, we could do that. We could spend hours having a good time, right? If I don't get the cheeks at the end of the night, I'm still cool. Why? Because this good time we just had, I formulated it. Like, I made sure that not only were you having a good time, but I'm having a good time. I'm satisfied with the good time.
Bro. I'm not going for it. Because for the simple fact
because you might spend money as a 9 to 5 nigga and not get none either.
For the simple fact is, it's not even just about the money now. Because now, you feel me, we talking about having a good... If I'm going to have a good time, a ball, a blast, and make memories, I wanted to be with somebody I'm going to be talking to in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
To think back at an amazing time that you done had in the past, and it's with a motherfucker that you don't even fuck with no more. Bitch can roll over and die now. You wouldn't even care.
See.
And that shit, you be like, yeah. I didn't, like, that's like, say.
Everything don't end like that, though, is what I was going to say.
That's true.
That's what I was going to say.
But you got to think, like, how many relationships have you been in?
3.
You ain't married yet either.
Fair.
Have you spent fairly amount of money on a motherfucker?
Fair.
That's what I'm saying. Have you made some great memories? You know what I'm saying? The memories that be the best, bro, and it's with somebody who did you wrong or that y'all just don't fuck with each other no more. It's the worst. It's the fucking worst, bro. To have a blast, to make a core memory, and then for it to be with somebody that was just ungrateful and there just for a part. it hurts.
Okay,
it's crazy.
okay,
It's
hold on.
different.
All right.
It's past the money at that point. It's like,
let me interject.
bitch, I done had a
Let me
ball
interject.
now. Every time I think back, I'm
Bro,
thinking about your ass.
cause my thing is, this is my life that I'm living, my story that I'm telling. So you feel
Boom.
me? Whatever the experience is, I'm about to come back to you, Eddie, Saul, and as brothers, we gonna sit around and have a ball talking about my adventures. You feel what I'm saying?
True.
So it's like,
That's facts.
cool.
But then
It didn't work out.
Like, damn, who I go there with?
Me
that
and
bitch Carrie.
me and her
Like,
may
oh,
be
man.
cool still and can still speak, or maybe we don't. Nigga, did I have a good time? See, I'm always worried about did I get my participation points, bro?
That's the 9 to 5. That's the 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
What I'm saying is for me, 9 to 5 with me, bro, I'm gonna be really worried about at least I had fun. That's going to be my thought process with the 9 to 5 mindset. We just went out of town. We just had a nice ball. You feel me? We don't fuck with each other like that no more. But I had a ball while we was out there for the time that we were acquainted. You get what I'm saying?
Boom.
With the motherfucking Millie though.
Mm-hmm. What's the mindset over here?
I'm so much more frivolous with that money. So it's like, bro, it's like, I'm gonna be willing to throw money at whatever so we can have the greatest ball possible. But it's like,
let's put a number on it.
I know for a fact, like this
my cap on a night out. If I'm just thinking on some 9 to 5 and I'm talking maximum, say a band. Let's just say on a night I'm willing to spend a band at the 9 to 5 level. Now, to be honest with you, that's a lot, but I'm just giving maximum. No. Let me cut it back. 500. 9 to 5 level, 500. That's what I got at my disposal for this night out. 500. Millie. Let's just say I'm working with 5K. I'm willing to spend upwards of $5,000 tonight on this one date. With millions of dollars, brother, it like the feeling for me is not gonna change either way, 9 to 5 or with the M's. I don't care. What changes is the activities and what I'm able to do. You feel me? On the 9 to 5 level, I may be a tad bit more concerned with getting cheeks at the end of the night because it's like, you feel me? You know, we only able to do but so much.
I worked hard for this money.
Or we gonna make the best of this night. And even if it don't go like that,
spend 30% of my check.
I'm not gonna be mad, but I'm definitely gonna be thinking.
Spread that ass.
Hold on, No, I'm definitely thinking, hopefully by the second or third or fourth date, I'm like, something pop off. But with M's, it don't matter. First off, if I really like you and I'm taking you out on a date with M's, hey, look, I'm willing to spend whatever dollar amount and I'm willing to spend however much time it's going to take to get this to where it need to be. The rest of the birds, there we go. The rest of the birds I might be around, they might be going. And that's what they gonna be there for. Going.
Money.
But the one that I like, yeah, it don't matter. I'm willing to spend whatever it's gonna cost to get that one. The rest of them, it's only gonna take but a couple. It ain't gonna take much to entertain them. So you feel me? With the 9 to 5, those are not even options or thoughts. 9 to 5 is
easier though. Because we talking about love, we talking about marriage and all that. It's easier to find that kind of love when you got little money.
Why you say that?
Flies are attracted to the bigger shits.
Come on, all right, come on, bro. Come on, elaborate.
When your pocket's small and there's a fly still around, they fuck with you. Mm-hmm. If you got a big pile of shit, boy, you gonna have thousands of flies over there, boy, because you got enough to go around.
So who does the responsibility fall on at that point? Even more so.
Me.
All right, then. So your discernment got to get sharp.
True.
Even sharper.
True. But then you still got to think about the everyday. You feel me? Oh, I like her. I think she really likes me. Come on, bro. You feel me? You know how life go. Somebody can really play that role until it's time to roll. Like they can really just be there. And
I'm asking that because, look, I ain't touched that type of bread yet.
Not facts.
As far as I know, you ain't touched that type of bread yet. So I feel like, you feel me? I'm saying
It's
so. I
going
can,
off how I see it. How many millionaires do you see that's just happily married and just nothing be going on and shit? You like, okay, yeah, they together. Oh, yeah, I'm happy for them. And, a month later, they just split up, 2 kids. And I'm like, oh.
cause bro,
All this money and still ain't happy. Like,
I can't speak for what they doing.
Facts.
But personally, and
I know,
for what I see from,
I know it's a millionaire out there that's happy, but
from what I see in my environment,
see,
you and Eddie, bro, I don't think that y'all found y'all girlfriends like on some, oh, I was in a little secret back room, and I know like Eddie met his girl through friend of a friend. Like it was already interconnected. You went out to a party, and I mean, again, that's some
brunch,
normal.
like it was a brunch.
That's some I forgot, but it's some normal like people mingle there type of thing. You get what I'm saying? Same thing. You would be doing the same thing if you had M's. Only difference is these, like the people you moving around at that point are the kind of people that also move around with that type of bread. They also are millionaires and stuff like that. So at that point, now you in the spaces where those women are, and now you bumping into somebody, you meeting somebody, or in Eddie's case, feel me, you getting interconnected, friend of a friend. So point I'm making is, it takes a lot more discipline and a lot more discernment to successfully date when you got that type of bread, in my opinion. Yeah. I know it's easier said than done, but I feel like that's the biggest issue. You got all this bread, so anyone you see, male or female, especially if you an attractive male or female and you got bread, you casting that reel every single time.
I just feel like it's
they
easier.
gonna jump on your, they gonna jump on your hook because you a big fish.
It's easier when you got less to actually find somebody that actually fuck with you. You feel me? Because who the fuck wanna be around a broke motherfucker?
But you still
who wanna be around through someone's foundation cementing?
That's a fact.
You feel me? Like,
but you still have to.
They really stick
discernment is
like
still
that,
needed at that time, regardless.
True, but
because you can still make the wrong decision at that time. And what happens if you see? This is my thing. What happens if you hit big? You get that big win, and you pick somebody that you didn't take into consideration. Am I still gonna want to be with this person if I was come up like that? You got to take that into consideration, because the money is going to change you.
That varies per person.
The money's for sure going to change you.
That varies per person at some point.
It does. I mean, if you come from a more religious background, I doubt it, but
you feel me? That definitely changes you for sure.
You feel me? If you come from a religious background, I'm gonna assume that if you with somebody that you're gonna play by the rules and da 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 da. But hey, I'm
not into the settling lifestyle. Damn sure not. You feel me? I'm not settling down with the first big girl that walked past with a plate. I'm not doing it. You feel me? Like, that's not where I'm at.
And I don't think
I'm gonna keep plucking that field until I find what I want, for sure.
If you make that decision with somebody at the 9 to 5, that means that when you come up, that you should leave that individual. Contrary, I believe that's the right word. Contrary.
On the contrary, yeah.
You feel me? You should stick by that person, but you also gotta be real with yourself. What are you about to be exposed to at the new level that you've ascended to? Is who you chose able to still cut through the bull? You feel me? Will you be able to think about that individual and still feel like, I'm going home to this person? There might be some fire in front of you, and not only do you have the discipline to say, nah, I'm not doing this, but you also gotta be real with yourself. What your girl look like? What is that relationship like? Think about that.
It's past that, bro. You feel me? It's not. She look. You feel me? Because I'm coming from a different joint. You feel me? Like, if I was to come up right now, you feel me? Just hella, you feel me? I don't give a fuck. You feel me?
Let's say you want a lot of
room walk up, but it's like the first thing I'm gonna think, would she fuck with me if I didn't have this money? That's gonna be the first, like, getting M's and shit like that, and being in these substantial places and shit. You feel me? And it's like, known that I have a fortune now. Anything that walk up is like, finding shit like, damn, drop dead gorgeous. Would you talk to me if I didn't have this money on? Probably not.
You gonna ask that question about every female at that point, and that it is.
Even
point
without
is
the M's,
my
nigga,
point is
you
you're gonna
ask
get to a
yourself
point
question about
where
every female.
that question really isn't. It can be answered, but unless you know this person on some real deep level, there's always that chance.
I mean, of
There's
course, you
always
feel
there's
me?
al- there's always that
Men go
chance.
play around and shit. You feel me? Do your thing, but
So I just feel like once you touching that type of bread and that's the access that you have, unless you feel like you're gonna blow through this bread in the next year or so, like if you feel like you're gonna make the right decisions to move this bread around and remain on that level, like this is the level now. So let's remove that, or let's move that to the side. Would you mess with me if I had to? I mean, hey, you that's what's going on right now. Now it's time for me to dig into who you are to discern whether or not I should let you be around me. Cause you might just be a fly on shit. Or you might be a muse. Feel me? You might be here to give me some inspiration. I don't know. But it can still be the same 9 to 5. You might not even be thinking about that at that point because you feel like it's my job to take care of things. I got to hold things down. So you got to make sure that things is in order at that 9 to 5 level so that things can flow. When you in abundance, everything is flowing, so you're not even worried about that. So I just felt like at that point, the character of a person is amplified. And I feel like in totality, to attach being poor to getting married is just, even if she was just, podding, you feel me? I feel like that's a sentiment, that's a thought that kind of is starting to circulate. Even without it being said like that, like that's something that's starting to circulate. And something that I've noticed for years at this point now is, because dudes are growing up single mother homes, and women's cases, they either growing up with strong women, or they're growing up with their dads, or they're growing up with grandparents. Point is, the newer women are starting to, come off a little bit more aggressive, acting a little bit more like niggas and moving more like niggas and how they do things dating wise. And the niggas is becoming a lot more emotional. Some of it's unhinged, so they require a lot of emotional intelligence, or they need a lot of emotional. What's the word I'm looking for? Not emotional intelligence, because you gain that after learning. Point I'm making is they need to learn how to control their emotions and learn how to articulate that. Nah, because I felt like there should have been like a word that led up to that. But anyway, and that just leads to a lot of off dynamics between men and women today, you feel me?
yeah.
Even in my first relationship, I just felt like I'm expressing how I feel a lot, but nothing is being done. Something about this throws me off. It feels very much so like I'm the female here and you the nigga. Cause like what's going on here? I'm expressing how I feel about some of the things that you're doing, and within 2 weeks' time you back to doing the same thing you're doing. And I'm still with you. Yeah, nah. I don't like nothing about this. And like at 14 at that time, 15. At 15, I'm knowing like something about how this is going is off. Like boundaries are being crossed. Like there really is no respect here with how this is going. But like I didn't break up because I was trying to make it work. You feel me? And what I found is, and what I've noticed about a lot of people in my generation is, and I don't know how much that affected our parents' generation, but that one particular moment with one particular person, now you've projected that onto every other person that you go on the date. And now, however that transpired, you carrying those same beefs or them same problems or whatever to the next relationship and the next relationship and the next relationship. My thing was,
Projecting.
I put all that energy into that. I gave all of that effort, and I was carried like that. Like you did all that. And then when I had to take one more step back and say, nah, but I kept dealing with you. Nah, never again. So now I find myself a little bit hesitant when it comes to trying to commit to somebody, because now I gotta really feel like we both on the same page, and that's what we like. Like this is what we're doing, and this where we're
Yeah,
going.
hell yeah.
I've only become more clear on that as I've gotten older.
I dated for a whole year before I got into a relationship. Solid 365, bro.
Eddie did the same thing.
You feel me? I'm talking about aunts and all. Like, yo, we gonna da. What's the goal? It's like, you feel me? I'm taking my time. That's the goal. My time. Taking my time. You feel me? Like,
Observing.
it used to be like shorter and shorter, like 3 months, 6 months, 4 months. You feel me? And it's like, oh yeah, I know her so well. Oh yeah, I think I love her. And the bitch do some crusty shit, some crusty, goofy shit. You feel me? And it's like, nah, bro. I really gotta give shit like time, bro. But it's like, time is the greatest thing that you can give to show somebody that you actually down for them, though. Real. You feel me? It don't gotta be money. It don't gotta be nothing. If you willing to just be out with me, pull up, answer the phone, talk to me, all that. You willing to give me some of your time? That's all I need.
Bro, and that's what I find to
I don't need
be
nothing else, bro. Just
really like
give
the
me your
most
time.
the most valuable thing a female can give me today is her time.
You
Like,
feel me? That's it.
I don't be sex is sex. Like I don't really be that worried about that because I need to find out what type of person you are.
Real.
Am I gonna enjoy being around you at an exorbitant rate? Like, do you want to be around me? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that you even want out of a relationship? Like, what we doing?
Type shit.
Like, I move around really just observing and kind of just jotting down a lot of different questions. Cause like, you know, while I want to be in a relationship with somebody and while I want to kind of, you know, get on that path to something serious, I don't be really impressed with what I be seeing. And on top of that, I'm just, you know, I've dealt with a lot of you like me, but you also like this individual. And I don't got time for none of that. Like, if I'm gonna lock in with somebody, I want to lock in with them. And if you are dealing with other people, keep it a buck. But if you feel like whatever you got going on with other said individual is more important, please let that be known early on so that we not kind of divulging a bunch of information and getting to know each other to a point where it might go somewhere. Because if you think that you really gonna go somewhere serious with other buddy, just don't waste my time. We could be cool, we could be friends. I don't care about none of that. Like that's your business how you coordinate this. Because I don't know how how your mate would take that, but you know, I'm not for the I don't know, I'm indecisive. Like I don't got time for none of that. Like I dealt with that enough growing up. Like I want, you know what you want, you clear on that, you could keep it a stack with me about that. And
I never directly dealt with it to my knowledge, but you know, it gets to the point where I'm talking about small things, little nitpicks and just little stuff that somebody could do or say that will have me like just dead, you feel me? Like, and I'm gonna communicate all that shit, you feel me? Like, we could be cool with good gang, like it could be cool and shit, but nah, once you start doing like little shit that's throwing me off and you can't explain like your reasoning of said actions, it's like I see what's going on.
Something strange going on here. I'm gonna get out of here.
Something familiar is going on here. Something real familiar is going on here.
Business.
You feel me?
It's a lot of funny business going on here.
Let me get out of here before I give you the chance to piss me off. Feel me? But yeah,
with money or without money, bruh, I would want to get married. You feel me? Like,
no, for sure.
The marriage would just be a lot more extravagant on my part if I had money, as far as like, because I know I wouldn't be planning all of that, female, but I just don't think a lot of people are, thinking about it from like I said, a love and like place. It's all about financial gain and can you take care of me?
When it comes to that wedding portion, bro, it's like, I understand. Like, it's a big day. It's supposed to be festive and celebratory upon two people joining in marriage. That's cool, you feel me? But nowadays, weddings are so, like, OD. They do too much, bro. And it's like, I got fireworks. I got, like, come on, bro. Like, I don't even have that many people in my life that I can invite to a wedding and actually like feel some shit. You feel me? Like, and I'm saying like some solid, been there, know what's going on around there. You feel me? Like, you got to know me enough in my current in recent situations for me to invite you to something that important. You feel me? No acquaintances, no coworkers. You really got to be my A1. You feel me? We had to have shared some information with each other. Went out of town. You feel had some deep connect. Something. It got to be something substantial for me to be inviting you to my wedding. Other than that, it's like the big festive cool is like I'd rather have a good, long, and fun and festive honeymoon. You feel me? And then like when we renew our vows, have like a ceremony. You feel me? Where people that know that we're married can come to help celebrate an already marriage. But well, I believe we're both on the same page that we're not doing the whole big, gigantic, stupid wedding thing. Yeah, and it's cheaper. Like, why do we got to go into debt just to celebrate that? You feel me? Not saying that it's not worth it, but in this day and age, it's not worth it. You feel me? Like, we can still have the meaning. We can still have the principle behind it without going to debt. We don't have to go into debt to get married.
Prior to social media, the problem is everybody want to be following the status.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying. Everybody always trying to do the next biggest thing, bro. Like weddings, baby showers, fucking gender reveal, bro. It's all a trend. Everybody only doing these big, extravagant things to put on the internet, to be the next viral moment. And it's like, I'm not doing nothing in my life for nobody. Like, it's for me. I don't give a fuck if you see it or not. Like, this is gonna get done on my accord. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people want to be around, but they only want to be around because you got something going on.
And like, you know,
it's like, who really around? Why you ain't nothing moving? Who really around? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we ain't doing that.
Doing some of the trendy things, like, that's cool and all. I ain't, you know, me personally, I never looked at none of that and felt like you doing this, you doing this just for the viral moment, and that really don't mean nothing to you. What you doing, like the gender reveal, the baby showers, and things of that nature. I just think that not enough people are original with how they do what they do in their weddings and whatnot.
Yeah, like, there's no more originality, bro.
All right, cool, you're going to do a gender reveal, but find a more creative way to do the gender reveal, maybe a way that nobody else has tried, instead of doing the standard, you know, the burnout smoke, or the
best gender reveal,
the basketball.
It's not knowing the gender until the baby come out, in my opinion.
Yeah, no.
That's the best gender reveal.
I disagree with that. I want to know what's cooking in there. I'm not waiting for the surprise. Yo, could you? And see, I ain't gonna hold you. Could you imagine that?
That's hella anxious. The exciting. Let's go. Just drop. Randomize that.
I say, pretty sure people back in the day was just couldn't wait to find out boy or girl. But now,
I guess honestly, probably didn't really matter unless you was of royal descent. If you just having a baby, have the baby. You got to be a role that needs to be filled in order for them to be super hyped up for it.
I just think when people are getting married, they should really take into consideration what they want to do, and not what the family wants you to do, what Instagram said you should do, or anything like that. Like,
don't even be happy.
Discuss between the two of y'all. You feel me? Remove your parents' ideologies and all that. Like, what do you two want to do for the wedding? I feel like also it's always on the woman's shoulders to plan it all, and it's like, obviously, because it's her day and all that. But bro, the man should get some type of input on the things that he wants to put his input on. I'm gonna say that because I know men a lot of men don't be wanting to put their input on it neither because they feel like it's the women's day, so I'm not going to get involved.
Literally, bro, she's being married into another line. You feel me? She's going to be the origin of his bloodline now. Like, she's about to be the new factory of the people that he needs to fill his slots. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
true.
It's a lot. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're no longer going to be a Smith. You're now a Dinkelberg. You get what I'm saying? Now you got to drop some. Now you got to drop like 4 kids. You feel me? Now, cause, you feel me? Now you gotta be that nurturing producer. You feel me? Like, it is a lot for a female. You feel me? It's like no longer going from John to John. It's gonna be one John.
Yeah, and I mean, that's why I had to end it off by saying, you know, whatever the man wants to put his input on. Because I ain't gonna lie, me personally, as long as I got the woman that I want to marry, everything else is like.
No, facts.
I might have some song suggestions.
Her in the suit I pick out. Pick out my own suit.
As long as I have as long as I can throw in like a song suggestion or something, I'm cool. But like the suit, the ring, the girl, that's the best part about all of this. You feel me? Oh yeah, you know, my best men and all that. I feel like that whole portion of the marriage is kind of cool too. Your friends, the friends that matter, the people that matter, the people that might have been there for some of them venting moments in the relationship.
What they call them?
It's your best men and then it's the groomsmen.
Nah, I'm talking about when your witnesses. I guess is what you would call them. Like when you do the signing of the marriage license.
Oh.
And then like if you elope, you can still have a best man, but they're basically just witnesses to the wedding.
See, look, that's the part. That's the part about marriage I wasn't aware of.
I learned it down in the movie.
But yeah, though, I would like to
like what's it called? Hangover. Ain't had no big extravagant wedding. We ain't got married. It was just Stu, Shawty, and then best man. That's it.
They family and whatnot wasn't there.
When he married the stripper? Hell no. He wasn't supposed to marry her.
When he married the stripper, yeah.
Hell no, he wasn't there.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It's been a minute since I seen that.
You feel me? They had a regular, like, you know, party photo. I was okay. They didn't even need, you know, everybody. But it still looked like a regular little demonstration. Just hella witnesses.
I'm definitely trying to move towards, you know, having a family, getting married and all of that. But just the dating pool overall today is
weird.
Very, very toxic, very crazy.
You got a lot of characters to watch out for. Very
weird. I think it's a lot more. Well, I ain't gonna say it's a lot more weird than what it was back in the day, because you know crack cocaine was in play. There's a lot going on back in the day. But today's dating pool is just it's not that impressive, you know. And I'm not trying to make it seem like, you know, I turn my nose up to certain females and whatnot, but some things just
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Certain things really just turn me off. I'm above this shit. Certain things really just
pop my shit. I'm above this shit.
I don't take the I'm above approach, but I definitely take the
above this shit.
I take the
fuck. Like,
I'm gonna step back on this,
especially when you motherfucker try to talk to you crazy.
You got this.
Me? I'm wrong character, bitch. No, I don't have to take this. I really don't. So talk to me nice, motherfucker.
And that's I ain't gonna hold you. I've also had to learn. Sometimes it's worth it, and most times, bro, just being quiet and not saying nothing else to them is like it's the best medicine. While they still raging, while they still having a little fit, just be quiet. Let it be quiet. Let the silence eat them up, because I'm not about to keep going back and forth. I'm not gonna keep doing that. You know, I did that for a long time, but today, not doing that anymore. Not at all. We're going to end this off with Capital Connections. I have Virginia for today.
Yes, God.
Do you know what the capital of Virginia is?
Westport. No, Newport News.
Richmond.
Oh.
Yeah. I ain't going to hold you. I had to think about it for a while. I was about to Google it when I was when I was at Saul's crib earlier, but I was like, nah, I know this. I was like, boom, Richmond. I had to drive through Richmond on my way from North Carolina, on my way to and from North Carolina. Richmond has been Virginia's capital since 1780. It sits along the James River and played a major role in both the American Revolution and the Civil War. It was also the capital of the Confederacy during the Civil War. Three fun facts. One being my favorite rap group. They recently became my favorite. They overtook Migos, but Clips, Pusha T, and Malice, they are my favorite rap group, and they came from Virginia. Two other important black people that came from Virginia. Maggie Lena Walker, she became the first black woman in the United States to charter and serve as president of a bank. She built wealth and opportunity for the black community right in Richmond. Virginia is also the birthplace of Arthur Ashe, the first black man to win Wimbledon, the U.S. Open, and the Australia Open. I'm not gonna lie. I just was at Johns Hopkins University this morning delivering packages. This little kid, bruh, he was this little black kid was practicing with this white guy, killing it, sending that tennis ball back and forth, and I'm just like, that's one of them sports I never really.
Wimbledon, I serve.
Like I never really put any thought into trying to like get into tennis. Like you gotta have
Maybe badminton.
You gotta have good hand-eye coordination and good footwork for that, boy. Cause sometimes that foot do that lean, that shoulder lean, boy. Ooh, they try and get that ball.
When they stretch out the step and they keep sliding a little bit.
Yeah, bro.
It should be. You know, oh, yeah, man down.
and then the quick save, and then you got to hurry up. Like after you just did all that extra shit to get that damn ball. And then they hurry up and send it back over. Now you got to hurry up and rush to wherever the ball going.
And that's why people play 2-on-2. Like this is having fun. It's 2-on-2. Cause that 1-on-1, boy, you got to be there. Mm-hmm. You better be there. That 2-on-2 gonna save you though.
Tennis ain't no joke. Did you have a state?
Oh, I didn't know if we were still rambling on about Virginia. Nah. The state I have today is North Carolina. Do you know the capital of North Carolina?
Damn. I was about to say the damn capital of Ohio. Raleigh.
Yeah. Fun fact about North Carolina. North Carolina is central to Black history as a birthmark of the major civil rights milestone, including the 1960s Greensboro sit-ins that sparked the desegregation of launch counters nationwide. You hear me? And as a historical home to Black Wall Street in Durham, proving early models of the Black economy of independence.
Bro, Durham and just North Carolina in general it's not a lot to do down there. Not gonna lie, when I drove down there, once you get into North Carolina, you know you in North Carolina. And once I got down to Durham, I'm just like, boy, it's not a lot around here. They malls is not that big. You feel me? They got something, but they got not too much. And it's like, it's cool, but you want to talk about vacation spots. Feel me? I was really only going down there for the college atmosphere, but there was a lot of like historical significance to like some of the like the buildings and whatnot. Because I was at North Carolina Central, so like writings on stuff.
North Carolina is also the birth of student activism. Greensboro and Raleigh. On February 1st, 1960, 4 students from the North Carolina A&T University and the Greensboro Four ignited the nationwide sitting movement at the Woolworth's launch counter. Shortly after, at Shaw University in Raleigh, activist Ella Baker, help from the Students Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, SNCC, empowering Black youth to lead grassroots direct action campaigns. So there's a lot of movement going on as far as these big HBCUs and the just politicking as far as the African American groups went on, and the power really started in North Carolina. You feel me? The power of education, HBCUs.
I just say
The state has the nation's largest 4 HBCU systems. Universities like North Carolina A&T, Greensboro, North Carolina Central, Durham, and Shaw University in Raleigh cultivated generations of scholars, teachers, and civil rights leaders. So a lot of the people that spoke up for our rights and all the things that we have today just to live regular in this weird society, all derived from North Carolina.
I had no clue that North Carolina has such a, like, I was familiar with the whole HBCU history, but I wasn't all the way up to date with it as far as how deep the history goes. But while I was there, bro, like, while I was at the HBCU, while I was at Central for their homecoming, boy, what? Black people on top of black people. Beautiful to see, bro. Like, they really come out and they really represent for their homecomings and whatnot. Like, and I haven't been to none of the homecomings up here to like Morgan or like Bowie or nothing like that. But
Oh, we had Morgan shit like that.
as
Townsend.
my first like homecomings, for it to be down there at that school and with all of that historical significance, I'm not gonna lie, it's like,
You really see it. You feel that shit.
it's crazy.
Well, I got a word of the
That first
day.
year was crazy.
Well, let's do word of the week since, I feel me, I only see y'all once a week. You feel me? Word of the week. Ingratiate.
Spell it.
Ingratiate. INGRATIATE. Ingratiate.
What does that mean?
Don't it kind of sound like integrate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ingratiate. To try to get someone's approval by doing or saying things that will faze them.
Very
So a lot of
specific word
people
there.
try to do a lot of ingratiating in school, workplaces, just outside on the street, you feel me? Just they do a lot of compromising things that goes against their like thought and how they go, just to be cool. You feel me? Like I'm a sell this weed for bro to make him think I'm cool. I don't want to do this past this, but I'm gonna do it now to get bro attention so he can see that I'm down. You feel me? He tried to ingratiate himself with this new manager by working overtime.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
So yeah, ingratiate.
You need to ingratiate yourself with some books on relationships. I don't know what else to help what's going on out there. I feel like social media has turned everybody's brain into rot. And we all are just running off of the same programs, really. Think for yourself. It's okay to get with your partner or whoever you may be talking to and to formulate how you want your relationship to go or how you want it to be perceived. It's okay to come up with that between the two of y'all. You don't have to follow whatever rule book that was put out there by social media or whatever. the case may
Be willing to compromise. You have to compromise, bro. Like, you have to compromise. If you have little nitpicks and here and there's that your partner don't like that you actually can separate from, don't sit here and be bullheaded like, well, this is me, don't try to change me. It's not changing. It's more of a evolving. You know what I'm saying? Is it a form of change? Yes, but you're not changing yourself as in you're just, you feel me, like for no reason. Like, don't do that no more. Be this person. Like, no. You're going to do better. You're going to do different for the betterment of the relationship. Like, I don't have to do this. Like I play too much. You feel me? Like, I don't have to play as much as I do. Maybe I could tone that back a little bit because it do get annoying. I understand. It's not, you feel me? It's nothing negative about that. It's a positive, you feel me? On yourself and people that's around you. So,
And if you really like the person and they come to you and they telling you things, you should take it into consideration and think about possibly making a change.
real.
Like, there's no way for the relationship to grow and to progress if you're not willing to take that constructive criticism and do something with it. You can't just keep doing the same things over and over and over and over again and expecting positive or different results. You're gonna keep getting the same thing over and over and over again. So I implore everyone to think for themselves and stop running off of whatever program you may have been given from your parents or from social media. Come up with your own program. Use your discernment when you're meeting these people and really take your time getting to know them so you're not falling into any trap. Don't play yourself and don't let nobody else play you. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep fighting against that pressure. Not let it fold you. And we'll see y'all next week. Me and Saul will see y'all on Monday.